Okay, this video is all about how long would it take to de-weed my lawn. Now, on the weekend I was helping a friend de-weed his lawn. We've got this special tool that works really well, and it's about 15 seconds a weed that you can take up, but it's then trying to work out how many weeds you've got and so on and so forth. So, how many weeds you've got. So, first of all, you need an estimate of your weeds. So what I did is I can't count all the weeds in the garden, so I've looked at a 50 centimetre square, anywhere in the garden, just sort of randomly thrown on the floor, and there were 20 weeds in that area. Then I looked at my garden, and that's the rough area of my garden. Obviously it's not exactly like that, but as a quick estimate, it's that area. So you could work out the area of that, and I can pull up weeds just over here at a rate of 1 every 15 seconds. Now, remember, you're trying to work out how long it's going to take me to de-weed my entire garden. Now would be a good point to pause and try it yourself. Okay, so if you've paused it and tried it yourself, see how far you got. First thing I reckon would be to work out that in every metre squared there's going to be 80 weeds. Now that's because up here there's 20 weeds in a 50 centimetre square, and there are 4 50 centimetre squares within a metre squared. So 80 weeds per metre squared. The total area of the garden is then going to be, because it's a trapezium, 1/2 of 6 and 8 added together, which is going to be 8, multiplied by 8, which is 64 metres squared. I think I'm right in saying that. So the total number of weeds is going to be 64, so 64 times 80. And that's going to equal 5, oh my god, I never thought it'd be that much. Right, so there's going to be 5,120 weeds. So 5,120 weeds, which is a ridiculous number of weeds. Anyway, so each weed takes me 15 seconds to pull up. So total weeds, 5,120. Total time, so total time equals 5,120 times 15 seconds. So over here, I'm going to times that by 15, and I get 76,800 seconds. Now of course, 76,800 seconds, William upstairs. Now 76,800 seconds obviously is going to be broken down into minutes and then hours. So to break down into minutes I'm going to divide by 60, and to break down into hours I'll divide by 60 again. That's how many minutes it is. Okay, so if I wanted to de-weed my entire garden, it's going to take me 21 hours. Well, 21 and a third hours, so 20 hours and 20 minutes. So total time still 20 hours and 20 minutes. Well done if you got that answer. I would now go back and just double check that I hadn't dropped the 50 centimetres square on a really bad patch of weeds, because I can't see it take me 21 hours, but maybe it would. Anyway, that's that one done.